God of High School and Tower of God are two pieces of web fiction that I have covered on this channel before. And I think that it's only natural that I speak about the platform that brought them to all of us, Webtoon. So this is the Red Chaos channel, and please remember to leave a like, a comment, or to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more, like it, and also it really helps grow the channel, and I very much appreciate it. So in order to talk about Webtoons, we must go back to June 1999 to talk about its parent company, Naver. This is basically the origin point of the origin point. Like, Naver was established in June 1999 under the name Navercom alongside its search engine Naver that would go on to become Korea's #1 search engine. So that's the parent company. Webtoon is a subsidiary of it. After that, we can move to a man who can be considered the founder of Webtoon, one Junko Kim. Kim grew up reading Japanese manga and Korean superhero comics, and he was motivated to create a way for new Korean comics to start getting made, as the manhwa industry crash in the late 1990s and early 2000s had left the industry in a not too great place. In 2004, the platform would be released in South Korea, where it would be called Naver Webtoon. As well, I mentioned before, it is a subsidiary of Naver. The site has been extremely successful, as its model of allowing people to use the site to self-publish and retaining the rights to their works has allowed lots and lots of content creators to come on board. Not just the fact that they can self-publish to a much wider audience, content creators can also earn a living through ad sharing and from FastPass that readers might buy to unlock advanced installments of their favorite works. And I'm not sure if what I'm going to say next applies to the average Webtoon author, or this is just about exclusive Webtoon exclusive creators, but I found it somewhere where it was mentioned that the starting average income of a line Webtoon creator should be around $24,000. So the monetary incentive will be enough to bring a lot of people who will be interested in working on Webtoon. And also, Webtoon quickly found an audience in Asia, as people have been reading comics and serialized novels on their phones far longer there than the peoples in the West have. Webtoon is also kind of a pioneer for this type of comic. Now, this type of comic is a comic where you scroll down on a continuous single page. You don't turn the page, you just use your finger to swipe to see what the next panel or next image is about. It's much easier and much less time consuming than usual paper books. So I think most people would use this type of comic, this type of book, because it's far more convenient. And this can be seen with how big its user base has grown over the past few years. For example, as of 2018, it had a monthly annual of 15 million readers per day worldwide, while in 2019, it had 100 billion views annual. This is a large increase. This can be linked to the surge of new readers and content creators that came with Webtoon going global in 2014, with an English language app and website that allowed English-speaking readers and creators to get involved. In the following year of 2015, the Indonesian and Japanese version of the site was launched, and again in 2019, a new Japanese version called Line Manga was launched alongside a Spanish and French versions. And if you think the web novel is stopping, that's not the case, as in the current year of 2021, a German version has been released, further cementing Webtoon as one of the biggest and most successful comic platforms, with a 2019 article from bleedcool.com referring to them as the most read digital publisher in the world. Now, we can't talk about Webtoon and their success without talking about their popular titles. So, examples of these include what, from my understanding, should be the most popular web comic on their site, which is Lore of Olympus, which as of January 2020, it had around 299 million views, and as of August 2021, Webtoon reported that it had 4.1 million subscribers. Another one of its major titles is the earlier mentioned God of High School, which you must have heard of from its recent anime adaptation. Another one which had an anime adaptation courtesy of Crunchyroll, similar to God of High School, is Tower of God, which in 2019 had 110 million views. Another one is Sweet Home, which has a Netflix show that, given to see how a lot of people are talking about it, should be very popular. So with this, you can see that Webtoon clearly stands as one of the biggest comic and web fiction platforms in the world right now. And it is still continuing to grow, with Never buying Wattpad and creating a film studio to make adaptations of the Webtoons library called Studio N. This studio has also worked on shows like the Sweet Home adaptation, just to say a few. I hope that this video is something that you enjoyed, and like I said, remember to leave a comment on what you want to see me do in future. If you like the video, you can leave a like, you can leave a subscription. So this has been Red Chaos 1 signing off.